Today's question comes from Brian, and Brian asks about big fancy high-end displays. Buy Windows 10 Professional for $15, activate instantly online with Microsoft, and keep it forever. Don't pay full price. Get the best deal from our sponsor, URCD Keys, using our link in the video description below. Full details on how this amazing deal works at the end of the video. When do I think we will see 21:9 ultra-wide 4K gaming displays, i.e. 5120 by 2160 at 120 Hz? Seems like a 4090 would handle it. You'd think. Probably not. But we'll get into the 4090 in just a second. First of all, let's back up a second. 21:9 is the aspect ratio of ultra-wide displays. For those of you who really don't pay too close attention to this, 16:9 is what the typical monitor is these days. 4:3 is the old tube-style TV, the more square style. 16:9 is what most of you have. 21:9 is 50% wider. 21:9 4K displays already exist. Dell sells them, LG sells them, but they are not 120 Hz. And they're also much larger, typically about 40 to 44 inches in size. So 5120 by 2160 exists today, right now, but at like between 60 to 85 Hz, not 120. I think we'll see 120 Hz versions of those sometime in the next 12 to 18 months. They're obviously coming. That's just how monitors and displays work. That being said, that is an extremely expensive, extremely premium high-end display. If you have the money, rock on. Good for you. Awesome. It's amazing. Most people watching this, wanting to know about ultra-wides and upgrading their monitors, my general recommendation for most people for bang for the buck is a 34-inch 1440p ultra-wide. They can currently be had for about $400 for a really decent one, or $650 to $700 for a very premium monitor. You do not need to spend thousands of dollars for those things. Somewhere in that range, you can get a very, very nice monitor. They are 50% wider, but the same height as a 27-inch monitor. So 34-inch diagonal, just basically adding extra width. It gives you that peripheral vision that matches the way human eyes work. And it's a nice split between 1440p and 4K. 1440p is 3.6 million pixels. 4K is 8.3 million pixels. 1440p ultra-wide is 5 million pixels. That's nice. The problem with 4K ultra-wide is now you're at like 10.5 million pixels, and that requires all the video card. 5 million is much easier to run. Let's answer the second part of the question. Seems like a 4090 would handle it. Well, it'll handle it as well as it handles it. Right now, a 1440p is very good on a standard 4K monitor. But the minute you go to a 4K ultra-wide, you're adding 50% more pixels. You're making this ridiculously difficult. Looking for a Windows 10 or 11 product key, but you don't want to spend $100 to $200 for it? Our sponsor, URCD Keys, provides discounted Windows keys at amazing prices. $15 for Windows 10 Professional, $21 for Windows 11 Professional, and just $60 for Microsoft Office 2021 Professional Plus. These product keys are the real deal. They activate directly with Microsoft Online, link to your Microsoft account, and they work forever. For Windows, you simply go to Settings, Update and Security, Activation, click Change Product Key, paste the key provided by URCD Keys, and in seconds, you're activated with Microsoft. For Office, go to setup.office.com, sign in with your Microsoft account, paste the product key provided by URCD Keys, and then download Office 2021 Pro Plus directly from Microsoft. Remember to use the discount code TD20 to save 25% off the already deeply discounted prices and support our channel at the same time. We have been using product keys from URCD Keys for almost 5 years now without any issues, and encourage you to do so as well. Yes, I said 10.5 million. Actually, I think it's closer to 12 million. I need to do the math on those. I have not actually used one of those monitors. I have several 1440p ultra-wides, but I have not used a 4K ultra-wide. That's incredibly demanding. I will tell you this, to anybody watching, if you buy such a monitor, you buy the 4090, and then the 5090, and then the 6090, and then the 7090, and you never look back. You are committing yourself to buying the top-of-the-line premium video card essentially for the life of the monitor. You will always be playing catch-up in terms of performance because nothing is scaled to that size. You are so far on the extreme end of the business. It's kind of like buying a Ferrari and then complaining about what tires cost. Sort of missing the point. If you buy a super premium high-end monitor that costs thousands of dollars, a good example, the Odyssey G9 Neo. Currently, you can find those for about $1,500, $1,600. It's the 49-inch super ultra-wide, the 32:9 aspect ratio. If you're buying $1,500 monitors, the cost of the video card shouldn't bother you. And then the next one, and then the next one. And if it does, then don't buy that monitor because they're crushingly difficult to run. But to come back to the original point, 12 to 18 months, I think we'll see 120 hertz 4K ultra-wides. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less.